Welcome to Chaotic Crochet Chatter. My name is Jenny. I live in North Yorkshire in the UK with my husband and my son, and this is my little corner of the internet where I talk to you all about my recent projects, my future projects, my hand spinning of yarn, and anything else that I've been up to in the last few weeks. I hope you enjoy. Good morning, how are you? I say morning, I don't know when you're watching this. It's morning for me. It's getting on for 10:30 on Wednesday the 17th of December. I hope you're well. We keep being hit by waves of various types of illness, so it's all a bit hit and miss at the moment. My throat is sore today. I'm hoping it will hold out through the recording, but we will see. There might be a bit of background noise going on today. We're having the new windows fitted to the garage conversion. Very nearly done with all of that, so we are getting there. We're in the final stretch now. Not going to be 100% complete by Christmas, but enough that we have a functional home that we can actually exist in fairly normally, which is nice. I've got a new mic. I don't know yet exactly how well it's doing sound wise. I've run a couple of little tests this morning, and my words have gone already. It's a complete brain fog moment right there. It feels like there's a lot of background fizz to it. It's a cheap mic. Again, one day I'll get an expensive one and see if that makes a difference, but at the moment I can't afford to. I'm hoping that it is better than both the little clip-on mic that I've used in the past and the built-in mic for my webcam that I'm recording on. We shall see. Let me know what you think of the sound, and whether it's okay. I'm going to cross my fingers that it is. What else do I need to tell you? Just the usual stuff, really. This is the crochet episode, so all my current crochet projects and plans for the next batch. If you're looking for spinning content, shop updates, life update, that's the next one. So what number am I on? I can't remember. This is 58, so the next one will be 59. And if you're watching this on the day that it's released, then you're going to have to wait a couple of days for the next one. But it is coming, I promise. In the description box underneath there will be links to all the places you can find me, as well as any small businesses that I talk about, project pages for my crochet project, anything else that I think you might need to know. If you think I've forgotten to mention something, just drop me a comment and I will let you know the information and edit the description if I need to. I'm going to pause, my eyes have gone really weird. I'll be back in a moment. Right, I've put some eye drops in. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with the light today. But hey, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ned's off school sick today, which is really helpful, so I might get interrupted. Ned's my little boy, he's 9. My husband Kelvin has managed to take some time off work to look after him so I can get on with this kind of thing, which is nice, because usually it is me that has to put everything else to one side, which I don't really mind. You know, he's my little boy, and if he needs me, he needs me. But when I've got a whole day planned out, it just throws a spanner in the works, you know. So yeah, really pleased that Kelvin has done that, has taken the time today. Alright, I think that's about it. So I shall dive in telling you about all the projects. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to start with socks. I may have shown you these ones last time. I can't remember.
I vaguely remember talking about them, but I can't remember whether they were actually finished or not. So I'm going to tell you again anyway. These are my Glitzy Raven socks, and they're made from handspun, my very own handspun yarn. So I've only got one in here to show you at the moment because I've just snagged this off the drying rack for the laundry because I washed them yesterday, and so they're still a little bit damp, and the other one's still hanging up. I'll go and put this one back after I've finished recording. I was dubious about these because this handspun yarn, which is the Glitzy Raven yarn, the fibre is from World of Wool, and it's a merino nylon blend, so great for socks, but it's a pretty early spin. I think it's one of the, it's not right at the beginning of when I got my e-spinner, but it's, you know, it's fairly early on still in the process, so it's pretty uneven and just it's not come out as soft as some of my other ones. But having used it, for one, I've got a pair of socks that fit and that look pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself, but also they're actually really comfortable. I wasn't sure, I thought they'd be a bit lumpy, but they've worked out fine, so very, very happy with them. There is a little bit of extra wool. The toe and the heel are done in a bit of leftover West Yorkshire Spinners Bo Peep that I had on hand. The colourway's Rocket Ship, I think. No, the toe isn't, just the heel. The toe's the same, look, it's Glitzy Raven still. The heel is different, and there's just a little bit around the top here as well. Just to finish them off. Bo Peep is also really good sock yarn. It's a DK weight. It's actually got a really high nylon content, but it's still super soft. So it's great for clothing, great for socks. I just wasn't sure I'd have enough of the Glitzy Raven to do the heels as well. So that's why I added that in. The pattern for these technically isn't a pattern, it's more of a recipe, a formula. It's called the Quokka Socks. I think it is called a pattern online, but whatever. Quokka Socks, anyway, by Susan Sands on Ravelry. I've used it before, I've talked about it before. It's brilliant. Is this one of the ones that I amended? If it is, I didn't say that I'd amended it. So I think this is just the exactly as Quokka Socks is written. Oh, it's a great formula. It's so easy. You literally just take a few measurements of your feet, do a really small gauge swatch just to get your well, to find out your gauge, obviously. and away you go. It's fantastic. What else can I say? Not a lot really. I've got a lovely pair of socks. And talking of lovely pairs of socks, put this down. My new favourite socks. Oh, look at that. This yarn is from Magical Yarns. It's this sock set. One of his sock sets. This one's called, I'm going to have to look it up. I have written it down. Christmas Gift. I think I was right, it is Christmas Gift. Again, fairly standard merino nylon base. Those colours, look, and I love that the contrast of it is sparkly. I don't know how well that's picking up, but it is beautiful. So happy with it. Again, this is the Quokka Socks again. But this time I did, I do the heel and the toe differently every time now. I've worked out my own toe and my own heel that fit my foot really well. I won't go into them now, but at some point I might write up. I probably ought to contact Susan first and check that it's okay to do this. But if it is, then I will write up how I use her formula and what I do differently for the toe and the heel. So yeah, I do that for every pair now, every time I use this formula. But for this pair of socks, I've made another adjustment just because I wanted to see whether it would work. Spoiler alert, it does. So the Quokka Socks formula is written for the extended single crochet stitch, I believe, which is a lovely stitch and works really well and makes a really nice, what's the best way to describe it? It's not like super squishy, but it's got a bit squish, but it's quite light and open. Whilst still feeling perfectly durable, but it's a much lighter fabric than you'd normally expect from crochet, to be fair, which is really nice. But I just wanted to see if other stitches would work as well, and so for this pair I used a half double crochet stitch. I don't know how well you can tell on there, but yeah, that is what I've used, and it works out fine. Again, you just take your measurements, do your gauge swatch, away you go. The principle is exactly the same, and you end up with a different pair of socks that also fits your foot really well, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. Can't wait to wear them. Actually, now that I've shown them to you, I can wear them. And just to prove, I have finished the other one too. Just didn't put it on my blockers because I've got it. Got the Raven sock on it, so I only have one set of blockers. Not that I use them for blocking anyway with socks. I don't block socks, I just wear them. But it's good for showing them off. So there we go. I think that's all. Oh, I could have made these longer. I stopped where I did because they felt long enough. But I do actually have a little bit of yarn left, so I could have carried on, and I still got quite a bit of the green left as well, but I decided instead to just ball those scraps up and put them in with all my other scraps to go in the scrappy four ply blanket that I'm making, which is fun. And then I have started on a third pair of Quokka socks. It is Quokka socks again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Using more hand spun, although for these I've done a contrast toe because I'm not sure I've got enough of my hand spun to do the whole sock if I do toes and heels. So I've got just some miscellaneous DK stock yarn from Vicky Brown Designs for the toe, and then I've got a different one for the heel. These are DK because they are basically this hand spun yarn that I spun up is much thicker. I think this was actually the very first, no, that's not true, it was the first spin that I only did on the e-spinner. I did finish off another spin first, but this was the first exclusively e-spinner spun yarn that I did. I hope that made sense. Didn't in my head. This is called Tannenbaum, so very, very suitable for this time of year. Another pair of Christmas socks. It's again merino nylon blend, gorgeous deep green colour, and it's nice actually. It's a little bit uneven, a little bit. It's very uneven, but it's turned out quite soft, this one, but should still be nice and durable. Again, I am using the Quokka sock formula again, but then I'm sort of combining the Quokka socks formula that I've just talked about and the Watts and Waffle sock pattern by Lakeside Loops, which I'm also very familiar with. I've used that a lot too, and yeah, making up my own pair of socks with a combination of the two. So it uses front post double crochets. You can probably tell that from looking at it, and you certainly can when you look at the inside. But it makes for a super squishy pair of socks even when done in 4-ply. So these done in DK are going to be so warm. Definitely indoor socks, because I've got a lovely pair of boots that I wear all the time, but I can't wear thick socks with them because my feet don't go in if I do, which is very annoying. These will be lovely for wearing around the house, especially when it's cold. I am going to do a little bit of a, probably not quite a cable, but just a little, I haven't worked out what I'm going to do yet, something different on the top of the sock, just for a little bit of a pattern, a little bit of interest. I'll work that out as I go. Yeah, I have done the other toe as well. Where is it? Oh, yeah. 2 toes. So yeah, they're working up nicely, and hopefully I'll be able to show you them next time. Socks are churning out fairly quickly at the moment, and I'm loving it. Alright, I want to give you just a very quick update on the Magical Worlds blanket that I've been working on slowly but steadily throughout the year. This is a blanket that I've been making from all the yarn that I have spun from the fibre that I have received, convoluted sentence, from the Magical Worlds Fibre Club by Folk Yarn Studios. I've almost finished adding the October yarn. November's I will show you in the next episode. It's ready and waiting for me to get it wound up, caked up, so I can move straight on into that one, which will be lovely. I cannot show you the whole blanket sat like this because it is huge now. And also I am conscious of the fact that I don't want to tangle up the bit of yarn that's still attached. But here are the top few sections. So you can see, so this is October's yarn, that's September's, August, and so on, all the way down, down, and down. Just keeps going. Oh, but I love it. It's, yeah, every strip, every panel is just a slightly different texture because it's all different fibres. The colours are all somehow working really, really well together. Full credit to Laura at Folk Yarn for that. She's the one doing all the dyeing, all the colour choosing. I'm just crocheting, well, spinning and then crocheting. Yeah, it's lovely, and it's at a size now where I can snuggle underneath it while I'm working on it, which is just heaven. It's so very warm. So I'm going to keep going. Have I said, I didn't say this time, I've said it before, it's nothing fancy, it's just lemon peel stitch worked corner to corner. I'm sure I have talked about this before. Normally I don't enjoy working on projects that are the same stitch repeated over and over and over and over again. But because every block is a different colour and a different fibre content, in fact, that's kept me going through it because I want to see it progressing, how the colours are working and everything. And because it's corner to corner, now that I'm in into the second half, obviously the rows are getting shorter and shorter and shorter as I decrease towards the corner, and yeah, that keeps me going too, because it means it's actually getting quicker now. So yeah, I'm really, really super happy with it. It's lovely and squishy and warm, and yeah, just gorgeous. I'm gonna have to find. Oh, hello, Nerys. Cat, incoming cat. Have you got wet paws and you're walking on my notebook? Bet you have, haven't you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find and/or spin. Get off my drink, thank you. Some other yarn. Just do a really simple border, couple of rows, maybe 3 of single crochet or something like that. It won't be anything fancy, just to finish off the edge, make it look properly finished. Hello. Hi. And then that'll be it done. I am still contemplating the idea of embroidering the months or the colourway names or both possibly onto it, just as a little extra memory type thing. I haven't decided yet, and let's be honest, it's the kind of thing that doesn't need to be done straight away. I've got a log of what all the colours are called in order, and I know which end I started with, so I can always do that at a later date if I don't do it straight away. Okay, in this rather wonderful bag from Sewing Bee by D, hoping that will focus for you. I'll link her down below anyway, but yeah, it's a gorgeous bag, isn't it? I love it. There is a little Christmas project that I'm working on. I've decided to make a little tradition, sort of, so the cat's still here, I don't know if you can see it, making a new decorative thing for Halloween and for Christmas each year. I may do them other times a year too, but Halloween and Christmas are my favourites, so and they're the ones that we decorate for, really. You go in, Puss. Down you go, good girl. She's got arthritis now in her back legs, so jumping up and down is not as easy as it once was for her. We've got medicine for her, so she's doing okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, you'll have seen the ghosts wall hanging that I did back in September, October time, ready for Halloween, excuse me. And yeah, I've just started a Christmas one. It's a mosaic crochet pattern. I do not appear to have written down any details, which is most remiss of me. I've got this notebook all ready and waiting. Or have I done it this? No, I just had the notebook upside down, that's all. So it is the country church pattern. I haven't written down who it's by, so I'll pop it on the screen for you, and obviously I'll link it all anyway. I am using, it's a free pattern I think, so I'll give you a very quick look at the chart. Okay, so you can get a rough idea of what it is supposed to look like. It's a lovely little pattern. The yarn I'm using is Stylecraft Special DK in Emperor and Yarnsmith's Snuggle Soft in Cream, with a 3.5mm hook to keep things nice and tight. And it's just going to be a little wall hanging. I haven't done very much yet, but you know, once I get back into the swing of it, it should work out fairly quickly because the rows are quite short. That's what I've done so far. You can see the bottom of the church and the bottom of the tree is just starting to take shape. So it's going to look really lovely when it's done. It will need blocking, obviously, and then I'll either just attach it to a dowel or I'll add a solid backing to it or something like that, so we can hang it up and it will stay nice and neat and straight. And I will probably turn these ends into tassels. Side tassels are always a little bit I'm never quite sure about them, but I really can't be bothered to weave all these in, so I very nearly made it a cushion instead, because then I could have done it in the round and I wouldn't there wouldn't have been nearly as many ends. But we don't really use cushions. My husband has a strange hatred of them. That's not fair. He doesn't hate them, but he doesn't really see the point of having them just for decoration. We've got a couple that actually get used, but they're just fairly plain. Well, I suppose I could make covers for those and then they'd be pretty as well as functional. But yeah, we don't have, loads of cushions on the sofa or anything like that. So I'd like to for decoration, but our sofa's so comfortable we don't need the cushions. So they would kind of just get in the way, really. Don't know. Maybe one day I'll make some anyway, we shall see. Yes, that is how the wall hanging is going. It better be finished the next time I speak to you, because I want to have it up on the wall by Christmas, and I won't be speaking to you again until January. So, not in this format anyway. So, yeah, watch this space. You'll probably see it on Instagram before then as well. I'm going to pause because the workmen are making lots of noise. I don't know how much of it you can hear, but it's not pleasant. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I think they've quietened down again. We shall see. I can always stop again if I need to. Right, again, just a quick update on the blanket that I'm making for Kelvin. In theory, it's a Christmas present, but it's not going to be finished. But that's okay. I shall give it to him partially completed with a I am still working on this, bear with me. Yeah, he will appreciate it, I know. This is a self-designed blanket using colour work techniques, combination of tapestry, your normal standard tapestry crochet where you carry the yarn across, and is it called intarsia, I think, where you use like bobbins and so on instead. And I've shown you this panel before. This is the orcs symbol. Oh, I didn't explain, did I? Kelvin is a big fan of the Warhammer 40k stuff, a tabletop game. He does a lot of painting of models. He's got a lot of models. And he plays the games as well with his brother and with a couple of friends. So yeah, that's the orcs symbol. This blanket is designed on various faction symbols from within the game. Which way round is this one? Which way round? Which side is the front? This side is the front. This is the Thousand Suns symbol, which again I think I showed you last time. May not have been finished then, and it is now. So progress is being made. Just fold those up together. Listening out in case there's footsteps on the stairs, because I can't let him see this. And then here, careful because it's still attached to yarn and very tangly, is a partially completed Dark Angel symbol. This is my favourite one so far. It's a bit fiddly. Hello. Why? How are you doing?
I'm coming up here to go to the...
Yeah, just doing my podcast. It's Ned, look. I've got a poorly Ned. Oh dear. You're alright though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Daddy looking after you?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, he's mostly sleeping, but
That's fine. He's very
I
tired.
gave him some cuddles.
Oh,
Yes.
good. You have a little sleep as well if you want.
No thanks.
That's fine.
I was really poorly enough that one time that I actually couldn't sleep when I don't
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like the day that I'm waking
Yeah.
up.
Can you close my door a bit, please, Daddy?
Okay.
Thank you.
Was the box in the way?
Yeah, no, not completely. Just, yeah, there you go. But he's going to the toilet, so I'll pause because otherwise you'll hear everything. Okay, he's gone back downstairs. I think you probably could have gone to school. More noise. But never mind, he's home now, it's all good. What was I saying? My intention is to get the Dark Angels panel finished, and then those first 3 joined together before Christmas, and then at least I'll have an idea of what it's going to look like. So much noise, I'm sorry if it is disruptive for you. I hope you can hear me okay and it's not too annoying. Trust me, it's more annoying for me. So yeah, anyway, that's my plan, to get it to that state at least by Christmas, and then I can just work away at it bit by bit after that, and just get it done as soon as I can. Oh, and I should say as well that I'm just using Stylecraft Special DK for that project in a whole bunch of different colours. They're all listed out on the project page if you want to know any of them are. Right, I believe that's all the current projects dealt with. So, plans going forward. Get that blanket up to where I want it to be, obviously. Oh, the little slippers for my baby nephew. I think I've shown you this little kit from Joe's Toes before. It's really sweet. So yeah, I need to get those made up. Ned could do with a new pair of slippers as well, actually, so I need to find out what size, and then I might order some soles from Joe's Toes for that as well. Other plans. Oh, I've got a set of baubles to make, custom order as a result of the market I did last weekend. This weekend? Yeah, the one just gone. So that's really great. Sorry, I think they must be fitting the utility room door now because the sound is all a lot louder. I hope it's alright. I am so sorry. I might see if I can make another jumper for Ned, because he's really enjoying wearing the ones that I've made for him so far. I'd like to make him one like this, actually. This is the Festive Furs jumper by a designer whose name I've completely forgotten and will put on the screen for you, because it's just completely gone out of my head. Manatee Squares, I think. If that's right, I won't do anything. If it's wrong, I'll put the actual name on here. And I'll link the project page for you so you can check out the pattern. Yeah, it was lovely, and this actually worked up really quickly for a large adult size. So the one for Ned should be pretty quick too. So I might try and get one of those done before Christmas. And if I don't think I'm going to have time, I might make him a jumper anyway in a similar style but with a different pattern, so that it's just not a Christmas jumper, you can just wear it whenever. Oh, and the sweater for myself, which I think I told you all about the pattern last time. I still haven't started it. All the yarn is caked up. I've done that, so it's ready to start. I need to print the pattern out and stuff, but I'm pretty much ready to go. But I've not had the chance to start it yet. My plan is to start it probably not Christmas Eve, because that's always a super busy day. In a good way, it's nice. But yeah, maybe Christmas Day in the evening, and certainly between Christmas and New Year. So that'll be nice. That's all the crochet plans at the moment. Talking of Christmas, you will probably, possibly, if you are a subscriber, have seen my little Vlogmas shorts that I've been posting. It's been a little bit erratic, especially the last week or so, because I've not been well and I've been very busy. I haven't posted anything yet today, but I will. Yeah, it's nice though, just posting little snippets. I think it's a good way to do it. I may do it differently next year. I don't know. We'll see. But it's working okay. It's working okay. They're in my stories on Instagram as well, if that's easier for you to keep up with, if you want to. And I have set up a highlight specifically for those, so you can go back and watch through the whole lot, because obviously stories disappear after 24 hours if you don't do that. So you can still see them all. Yeah, I will keep going, basically. What else? Not a huge lot. We're wrapping up now. I'm going to pause again first. Okay, there's a brief lull in the work noise, apart from the hammering. Next episode, which is the spinning etc. episode, number 59, will be up for you in a couple of days' time, depending on when you're watching this, of course. And my next crochet related episode should be up for you on the 9th of January, the brand new year. Crazy. That's only 3 weeks away. That's mad. Everything's going so fast again. There will hopefully be a couple of other videos up between now and then. I've got a spinning diaries one to edit. Almost finished recording a second spinning diaries one, so depending on when I get that done, I might get that up as well. And I've got a couple of like going through my works in progress, hibernating works in progress thing, and possibly sorting out my yarn for you. Well, not for you, for me, but I might record it and share it with you. Yeah. And of course all the Vlogmas stuff. So hopefully that will keep you ticking over, although I'm sure you're going to be busy with Christmas festivities anyway. Well, maybe you will. Depends whether you celebrate or not, doesn't it? I know not everybody does. I'm obsessed with Christmas. I love it. It's my favourite time of year. But I know that I am just one person. Not everybody feels about Christmas the same way that I do. So, yeah, I hope whatever you're doing, however you feel about this time of year, I hope that you're doing okay and that you enjoy it as best you can. We're going to have our usual slightly frantic dashing from one family to another over the course of a few days kind of thing. It should all be fun, hopefully. Mostly, anyway. We'll get a bit of rest time as well. Oh, and it's my birthday on the 28th, so yeah, we do Christmas dashing about, and then people can come to me for my birthday. I sit here, well, not right here, but downstairs, and you know, let people bring me snacks and presents. It's lovely. That's it. I'm waffling now, so I'll shut up and go away. I was going to go straight into the next episode, and I will get it recorded today, but I think I might just give it a bit of a break, see if all the noise calms down a touch, because there we go again. I know I've said it a whole bunch of times already and it's probably irritating you now, but again, I am really sorry there's been so much background noise. And yeah, I just hope that it's not been too horrendous for you while you've been listening to this. Right, you'll see me again in a couple of days if you watch the spinning episode, which you do not have to, of course. And then in the new year, if you're not bothered about my other videos, or if I don't get them up. Thank you, as always, ever so much for watching, not just today, but throughout the whole year and previous. I really, really appreciate it. I know there's so much content out there now, not just on YouTube, but on Instagram, on TikTok, on other places that I don't even know about probably. So it means so much that you take the time to come and watch me waffle on about stuff. Feels slightly ridiculous, I've got to be honest. But hey, yeah, I love it. I love doing it. And I love chatting to you in the comments. So please do say hi, let me know how you're doing, what you're working on, what you think of what I've said, all of that kind of thing. And most importantly, until next time, take care and Merry Christmas.